From airports to oceans and everywhere in between. This is Passport Radio Travel News, your 3-minute trip around the world. I'm Ryan McDonald with what's moving, flying, and sailing in travel on October 30th. Heavy flooding in central Vietnam has prompted new travel warnings. Severe rain has caused landslides, road closures, and the evacuation of tourists from several popular destinations. Officials say the central provinces are seeing some of the worst flooding in years, with the National Weather Service forecasting more downpours throughout the weekend. Canada's travel advisory for Vietnam remains in place, urging visitors to monitor local updates and avoid non-essential travel to flood-affected regions. Now, if you are planning a trip to Southeast Asia, travel experts suggest building in flexibility, as airports and rail service in parts of the country could face disruptions. Now, a tragic story from Australia's Great Barrier Reef. An 80-year-old cruise passenger has died after being left behind during a shore excursion. Suzanne Rees was traveling aboard the Coral Adventurer when she became ill on a hike at Lizard Island. She was told to return on her own, but the ship departed without her. Her absence was not noticed for several hours, and her body was later found near the trail. Authorities are now investigating what they call a major breakdown in safety procedure. The cruise line has expressed condolences, and they are fully cooperating with officials. Royal Caribbean is making waves in Europe with the first ever private beach club on the continent. The Royal Beach Club Santorini is set to open in the summer of 2026 on Greece's famous volcanic island. The new destination will offer cruise guests a mix of Santorini's iconic sites, like local villages and cliffs, along with an exclusive seaside retreat to relax and dine by the sea. Royal Caribbean says the project is part of a larger plan to expand its land-based experiences, with more private destinations to come worldwide by 2028. The Santorini Beach Club aims to give guests a smoother, more personalized visit while helping reduce crowding on the popular island. Carnival Cruise Line is expanding its presence in Australia and New Zealand, announcing a brand new home cruising program for 2027 and 2028. The cruise giant will sail from 5 ports across the region, including places like Auckland and Melbourne, marking the biggest South Pacific season for Carnival Cruise Line ever. Over 200 sailings are planned across 4 ships, visiting nearly 40 destinations. Carnival says the expansion will make cruising more accessible for travelers down under and will help the company's global comeback. And if you're already dreaming about where to go next, Lonely Planet just dropped their list for the best travel in 2026. Topping the list are places in South Korea, Vietnam, and Ireland, all described as authentic, lesser-known spots that are starting to shine on the world stage. The guide also highlights a growing trend toward slower, more meaningful travel, places where you can connect with local culture, food, and nature, rather than just racing through the tourist checklists. So now, if you are planning your next big adventure, some of these places could be the perfect spots to explore before everyone else catches on. That's the latest from Passport Radio Travel News. I'm Ryan McDonald, and wherever your passport takes you, enjoy the journey. See you later, and as my nanny always says, bye for now.